All righty, guys. It is time to get started. Thank you for joining today. It is Friday. Praise the Lord. I am so excited that it is Friday. Bear with me 1 second. I am doing multiple rolls this morning, so it's all good. Just give me just a second. We are gonna, let's see what we are learning about today. You got to take in this, our Christmas stuff, because we are gonna be close to the end of the day.
Oh, sweet day goes.
All right, so today is Friday, and we are so glad you are here today. So like always, we're starting off with our live reading Zoom. That will be happening right now. And then for Unique Learning today, we are finishing up chapter 3, which is planning the service project, which we started yesterday.
Yes!
And our vocabulary word today, which you saw on our welcome screen as you were waiting for the video to start, is charity. So we're going to be talking about that today.
Nice. Sure.
And then just focus in on our small reading groups. If you are in this PCI 1, you're continuing or you're finishing up with We Shop for Food.
Sure.
We're finishing up We Shop for Food, so you're focusing on the word take, and then you have that book quiz. So make sure you get that quiz done today. And then for PCI 2, you're finishing up A Day with My Mom. So you have that book quiz and your focus words call and side. So you're going to make sure you want to complete those. And then ELA, you have a writing assignment today, and it looks a little bit different. So I'm going to click on it and actually show it to you guys today. Since we've been doing, a little bit different since we're doing the, sorry, I can't think this morning, the News to You Unique Learning Library books. So your task today, it's going to look like this, and you are going to write what your favorite winter or holiday tradition is. And I would like you to include details like who, what, when, where, why, how, just some ideas for details. Right, is at least 5 sentences, and the more details, the better. Excuse me. And so how you'll do that is you'll just click this reply button right here and type your response there. Okay. Does anyone have any questions about that? All right, let's go back to our Friday page. Here we are. Okay. So that is it for your ELA group. Make sure you do that writing assignment. And then for News to You, we are finishing up the Gemini Meteor Shower. Group 1 is working on syllables, and Group 2 is doing a think page. And that is it for today. And then Miss Bryson will be going live at about 10:20, 10:25. For math, we have Unique Learning. For math, we're learning about addition algebra again, writing and solving. So similar to yesterday. Sorry, I keep getting an echo. And then Miss Bryson will have a social or a vocational or life skills video today. Vocational, our video is on paychecks. So that's really exciting. We all need a paycheck, especially this time of year. Got those extra spending because, Christmas is all about giving. So I know for me, I love this time of year. I love to give gifts, but I definitely have to budget my paycheck out. So got to pay attention to Miss Bryson's video on paycheck today. And then, like always, complete your daily exit ticket. Does anyone have any questions about what is going on today? We ready to get started? All righty. So let's get ready for Unique Learning. So like I said, today is Friday and we're finishing up chapter 3, planning a service project. And our goal is to be able to answer some questions using the text to explain the main idea, details, and inferences of a story. And our vocabulary word is charity. Can you guys say charity? Very good. Has anyone ever heard that word before? Or is that a new word?
A new word.
A new word? Okay. That's okay. It's a good thing to learn something new. And so a charity is a group of people or a group that helps people in need. So a lot of times maybe you have a charity that maybe focuses on giving back to cancer research, or maybe they give a charity group to give back to schools, or all kinds of different groups. So let's talk about what kind of word is charity. Is it a noun or a verb? Charity. It's a group of people. Is it a noun or a verb?
It's a noun.
A noun. Very good. And can you try to use it in a sentence? Can you try to use it in a sentence?
Charity is a group that helps people they need.
Okay. He said a charity is a group of people that help, or a group that helps people in need. So he kind of just repeated the sentence. Does anyone else want to try using the word charity in a sentence?
I was buying clothes for a charity.
Okay, buying clothes for a charity. Okay, that's a good sentence. So let's change it up just a little and say a charity gives clothes to, not gloves, geez, clothes to people in need. Very good. All righty. So y'all ready to read our story? Shout out if you're ready to read our story. I'm ready. Let's it. Nothing? No one? Come on.
Great.
Oh, okay. I hear some people in my room.
I've been ready, Miss Joyner.
Oh, she said I've been ready. All right. All right. Well, let's do it then. Don't let me hold you up. All right. I'm trying something new with this new screen share. So give me a second to fix it here. Let me know if it's looking crazy for you guys. Can you guys see the book good? Thumbs up. Okay. So chapter 3. We talked about it more in depth yesterday, so we're just going to read through it and then we're going to answer some questions. Okay. And then we'll be done for today. So chapter 3, planning the service project.
The next day, the class talks about needs they saw that need to be filled in their community. Remember, says Mr. Harris, we want to use skills we have learned in class or things we can do well. We also want to be sure that everyone can be a part of our service project. We had learned to write letters, says Riley. We should make cards for people who are alone, says Trinity. The class likes this idea.
So the class decides that they're going to write letters because that's something that they have been working on.
Now we need to make a plan for the service project, says Mr. Harris. The class will first choose who they will make the cards for and who will be involved. Then, they will choose when and where they will make the cards. Finally, they will choose what materials they will need to do the service project.
So if you guys remember from yesterday, they made a list of all what they need, or not what they need, sorry, their plan. So who's going to make the cards, who will participate, when they'll do it, where they'll do it, what materials they'll need. So they got to have a list and a plan.
First, we will choose who we want to make cards for, says Mr. Harris. I know my grandma feels lonely, says Asher. I think there are many older people who feel alone, and a card will show them we care, says Riley. We should check with the senior centers in our community, says Jaden.
So they're going to check with the senior centers in their community.
That's a great idea, says Trinity. We could ask other students to help us make cards, so we can help more people. The class decides to make posters to hang in the hall to invite other students to help them make cards.
So they're kind of calling for some reinforcement. They're going to get some help from other students so they can have more cards to send out. It looks like they've made a poster to hang in their school here. It says volunteers wanted.
Now, the class will choose when and where to hold this service project. We could set up some tables during lunchtime or right after school, says Lucas. We could hold it in the library, our classroom, or the cafeteria, says Sophie. Let's do it next Wednesday during lunch in the library, says Mr. Harris.
So now they got their time and their place. When are they going to do it?
We're going to do it in the library
Not where, when.
Wednesday.
Wednesday during lunch. And where are they going to do it?
In the library.
In the library, yes.
Lunch and library.
Yep.
We should make a list of supplies we need to collect before next Wednesday, says Mr. Harris. What can we use to make cards? The class will need paper, markers, and envelopes. Can we get some things to make the cards fun? Asks Riley. The class adds stamps, glitter, and stickers to the list.
All right, so who can tell me what they need? What are some of the supplies they need to make cards?
Stickers.
They need stickers. Yes, very good.
Stamp. A stamp.
Stamps. What else?
Paper.
Paper. That's right here. Very good. Anything else?
Envelopes.
Envelope.
Envelope. And markers.
Markers. Missing something. What's the last thing they need? What are we missing right here? What's that word? Glitter. You gotta make it sparkly. Gotta have some glitter. Very good.
We have a great plan, exclaims Mr. Harris. Let's make assignments so we can get everything done before Wednesday. Jaden, Riley, and Trinity volunteer to collect the materials needed to make the cards. Asher, Lucas, and Sophie will make posters inviting others to help with the project. Everyone in the class helps so the service project will be successful.
All right. So they're going to break it up, make a plan so everyone works together. And that is it for the book. So let's go back and answer some comprehension questions. Then we will call it a day. How does that sound? Sounds like a plan? We want to answer the hard questions.
That's where he says,
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. All right, number 1. The next day, the class talks about blank. They saw that need to be filled in their community. All right, Miss Smarty Pants out there. The next day, the class talks about not wants, but needs. Very good. About needs they saw that need to be filled in their community. Number 2, we also want to be sure that blank can be part of our service project. Do they want only a couple people to be involved? Or do they want lots of people?
lots of people.
So they want,
Lots of people.
yeah, so they want something everyone can do. So that's why they chose something that everyone in the class can do, and that they could invite others to do. That's why they picked writing. That's something everyone can do. We have learned to blank letters. Oh, I just gave you the answer.
Right.
Very good, right. They've learned to write letters. We should make blank for people who are alone.
Cards.
Cards, very good. They're gonna make cards. And last question. First, we will blank who to make cards for.
Old people.
Yep. So first they're gonna choose who to make the cards for. Very good. All right, guys. That is it for today. Make sure you go on to Unique Learning and answer the comprehension questions on your own, because there's several that we did not do together. Do your reading groups and your News to You, and we will see you back at 10:20 for Miss Bryson's live video. Thank you all so much for your participation, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend.